Hi everyone, this is Matthew Allo. In this video, I will take you through a project that will make you more proficient in Microsoft Excel. This video will also help you pass Microsoft Excel 2019 and 365 exams. So let's go through this project one after the other.
Project 1, Task 1. On the seedling sales chart worksheet, apply style 5 to the chart. On the seedling sales chart worksheet, apply style 5 to the chart. On the seedling sales chart worksheet, apply style 5 to the chart. So to do this, you go to the seedling sales chart worksheet. Okay, you select the seedling sales chart worksheet, then you select the chart, and on the ribbon you see chart design contextual tab, so you select it, and the chart styles group you select a more button here, a more arrow, then you select style 5. Okay, that is done. Task 1 mark completed. Now task 2, switch the rows and column source data of the chart on the seedling sales chart worksheet. So the legend is displayed as horizontal axis labels. Switch the rows and column source data of the chart on the seedling sales chart worksheet. So the legend is displayed as horizontal axis labels. Okay, to do this on the seedling sales chart worksheet, so you select the seedling sales chart worksheet. So switch the rows and columns. So to switch the rows and columns, just select the charts. Then on the ribbon, you select chart design contextual tab, the chart design contextual tab. Then in the data group, you select switch rows and columns. Okay, that is done. Now, task 2, mark completed. Now, task 3, insert page 1 of question mark page numbering in the header of the quarter 1 sales worksheet. When finished, return to normal view. Insert page 1 of question mark page numbering in the header of the Q1 sales worksheet. When finished, return to normal view. Okay, to do this, on the Q1 sales worksheet, you select the Q1 sales worksheet. Then to insert the page numbering in the header, so you go to the insert tab, then in the text group, select header and footer. Okay, so insert page 1 of question mark page numbering. Okay, so to do this, you go to the page number, go to the header, go to the header, you have page 1 of question mark. Okay, so you click the header drop down, then you see page 1 of question mark. Okay, so that is done. So when finished, return to normal view. Return to normal view. So you just click on the view tab and change to normal in the workbook views. Change this to normal. Okay, so that is done. Task 5, task 3, mark completed. Task 3, mark completed. Now task 4. Copy the data from cell range A4 through E9 on the Q1 sales worksheet and transpose it to the cell range beginning at A4 on the seedling sales worksheet. Copy the data from cell range A4 through E9 on the Q1 sales worksheet and transpose it to the cell range beginning at A4 on the seedling sales worksheet. Okay, to do this, so you select the Q1 sales worksheet, then you copy the data from cell range A4 through E9. In the name box, just type A4 E4 through E9. E9. Okay, so you press the enter key. Okay, the range is selected. So you to copy the data from cell range A4 through E9. Okay, so to do this, you go to the Home tab, and in the clipboard group, you click on Copy. Okay, so now to transpose the data to the cell range beginning at A4 on the seedling sales worksheet. So you click on the seedling sales worksheet. Seedling sales worksheet. So beginning at A4. So you click A4. A4, then you go to the Home tab on the clipboard group. You see the paste command there. So you click the drop down arrow under it, and you locate transpose. Okay, transpose. Transpose is right here. The number 7 option, the seventh option. So you click on transpose. Okay, that is done. So task 4, mark completed. Now task 5. Task 5. So remove the table formatting from the small tree cells worksheet, but keep the cell formatting. Remove the table formatting from the small tree cells worksheet, but keep the cell formatting. So remove the table formatting from the small tree cells worksheet, but keep the formatting. So small tree cells worksheet, click on that. So remove the table formatting. Okay, so you just click anywhere within the table and go to the um, table design on the ribbon, table design contextual tab. Okay, and in the tools group, you click on convert to range. So convert this table into a normal range of cells. Okay, when you do that, the table design will disappear. The table will just appear as normal. Okay, as normal range of cells. Okay, that is done. See, it's normal table is now looking like a normal range of cells. Okay, keep the formatting. So task 5, mark completed. Now, grade project. Correct. Project 2, task 1. On the total cookie sales worksheet in cell B3, use structured references in a formula to calculate the sum of the chocolate mint chip cookies sold. On the total cookie sales worksheet in cell B3, use structured references in a formula to calculate the sum of the chocolate mint chip cookies sold. Okay, to do this, so you select the total cookies sold, total cookies sales worksheet. So in survey 3, select survey 3. Okay, so to calculate the sum, just type equals to sum. Okay, so you go to the sales by club worksheet, click on it, then just first over your mouse on the chocolate mint chip. Okay, to reveal the black arrow. You can see a black arrow showing here. A black arrow, just over your mouse on it, don't click yet. So once the black arrow shows up, then you click to select the content of the cell. Then you press the enter key. Okay, the sum is showing here, the total sum of the chocolate mint chip cookies sold. Okay, so task 1, mark completed. Now task 2. Create the name range blazing bikes from all of the blue cells in the total cookies sold column on the sales by club worksheet. Create the named range blazing bikes from all of the blue cells in the total cookies sold column on the sales by club worksheet. Okay, so now you to do this, to do this, you go to the sales by club worksheet and you go to the total cookies sold column, select this. Okay, so you press down the control key and just move down gently to the blue cell. Okay, that blue cell, and you move down gently to the remaining blue cell. Select. Okay, that is done. Then you go to the formulas tab in the defined names group. See name manager. Okay, now you click new, and here you enter the name, blazing, 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 and underscore bikes, blazing underscore bikes. You click OK. Okay, that's showing here, and here you click close. Okay, so that is done. So task 2 mark completed. Now task 3. Join cell I1 to the merge cells A1 through H1 of the sales by club worksheet. Do not change the alignment of the content. Join cell I1 to the merge cells A1 through H1 of the sales by club worksheet. Do not change the alignment of the content. Okay, to do this, you just go to the sales by club worksheet. Okay, so you select, scroll up here, select from A1 through H1 and down to I1. Okay, so A1 to I1. Now go to Home tab in the alignment group. Select click on the drop down arrow next to merge and center in the alignment group. Okay, then you select merge across. Good. Okay, task 3 mark completed. Now task 4. Apply the pattern color light gray background to darker 10% with the pattern style thin diagonal cross hatch to cell range A3 through A8 on the total cookie sales worksheet. Apply the pattern color light gray, black and background 2, darker 10% with the pattern style thin diagonal cross hatch to cell range A3 through A8 on the total cookie sales worksheet. Okay, to do this, you select the total cookie sales worksheet, then you select cell range A3 through A8. Okay, now you go to the Home tab, select the Home tab, click on the Home tab in the Fonts group, select the dialog box launcher. Okay, that's Format Cells dialog box launcher. So that is done. Now you select Fill tab, click on the Fill tab, then Pattern Color. So you select the drop down arrow and select pattern color. That's light gray, background 2, darker 10%, light gray, darker 2, background 2, light gray, background 2, darker 10%, light gray, darker background 2, light gray, background 2, darker 10%. Okay, you click on this. Now the pattern style. The pattern style, you select thin diagonal cross hatch, thin diagonal cross hatch, thin diagonal cross hatch. Okay, thin diagonal cross hatch. Now select that and click OK. So task 4 mark completed. Now task 5. On the sales by club worksheet, configure the table to display only records of the Blazing Bikes club members by filtering by the cell color blue. Note: complete this task last. On the sales by club worksheet, configure the table to display only records of the Blazing Bikes club members by filtering by the cell color blue. Note: complete this task last. Okay, so to do this, on the sales by club worksheet, click on the sales by club worksheet. Now you go to the column heading, first name, or any of the other headings. So just click the filter icon here, then filter by color, then you select blue, color blue. Okay, that is done. It's done. So task 5 mark completed and grade project. Correct. Project 3, task 1. Change the margins of the summary worksheet to 0.75 inch on the top, bottom, left, right, and a 0.5 inch header and footer. Center the worksheet horizontally within the margins. Change the margins of the summary worksheet to 0.75 inch on the top, bottom, left, right, and a 0.5 inch header and footer. Center the worksheet horizontally within the margins. So to do this, you select the summary worksheet and click on the page layout tab. Then in the page setup group, see margins. So now you select custom margins. So here you change the top to 0.75, 0.75. Okay, the bottom as well to 0.75. Then the right as well to 0.75. Then left and right 0.75, 0.75. Okay, then header and footer 0.5, 0.5. Then center on page, center the worksheet horizontally within the margins. So that's horizontally, select horizontally. Okay, so that is done. You click OK. Task 1 mark completed. Now task 2. Display all of the formulas on the summary worksheet. Display all of the formulas on the summary worksheet. So to do this, you go to the summary worksheet. So to display all of the formula, you click on the formulas tab in the formula auditing group. In the formula auditing group, you select show formulas. Okay, that will display all the formulas you have in that worksheet. So task 2 mark completed. Now task 3. Save the summary worksheet into the Geometrics folder as a PDF file with the name summary. Save the summary worksheet into the Geometrics templates folder as a PDF file with the name summary. So to do this, you go to the File tab, then Save As, and browse, type the name of the document, which is summary. So you save it in the Geometrics templates folder. Summary as PDF. Save as PDF. Okay, that is done. Task 3, mark completed. Now task 4. On the rental revenue worksheet, clear the formatting in cell range A3 through A7. On the rental revenue worksheet, clear the formatting in the cell range A3 through A7. So you go to the rental revenue worksheet and select A3 through A7. Okay, then you can clear the formatting by going to the Home tab. In the editing group, you have clear. You select clear the drop down arrow and select clear format. Clear format. Clear format. Okay, that is done. Now task 4, mark completed. And task 5. Sort the location sales worksheet alphabetically from A to Z, first by location, then by product, and then by season. Spring, summer, fall. Sort the location sales worksheet alphabetically from A to Z, first by location, then by product, and then by season, spring, summer, fall. Okay, to do this, you go to the location sales worksheet. Select the location sales worksheet. Now you can get the sort and filter command on the data tab. In the sort and filter group, we have sort. Or you can go to the Home tab. In the editing group, you have sort and filter. Okay, so data tab. In the sort and filter group, you have sort. Okay, now you sort first by location. So here is select cell values and from A to Z. Okay, so you add levels and you sort by products and cell values and A to Z as well, and add level again. Then sort by season. Now it's less season. And cell values, then you change from A to Z to custom list. So now you type the name spring, so by season, spring, summer, fall. Type as spring, comma, summer, comma, fall. Okay, then click add. Now click OK. Now spring, summer, fall, and by season, spring, summer, fall. You click OK. Now that is done. So task 5, mark completed. Okay. Project 4, task 1. Adjust column G to a width of 14. Adjust column G to a width of 14. So to do this, you select column G, okay, the column heading, then just right click and select column width and change this to 14. Click OK. Okay, that is done. Then task 1, mark completed. Then task 2, modify the scaling of the sales commissions worksheet so it fits on a single page when printed. Modify the scaling of the sales commissions worksheet so it fits on a single page when printed. So to do this, go to the File tab, you click on File tab, then you select Print in the backside view. Now select Scaling. Okay, no scaling, you select this and select Fit Sheet on one page. Okay, that is done. Fit sheet on one page, that it fits on one page when printed. So return to the document. Now task 2, mark completed. Then task 3, remove the cell containing the data projected sales in the sales commissions worksheet. Remove the cell containing the data projected sales in the sales commissions worksheet. Okay, this sales commission worksheet. So locate the cell containing projected sales. Okay, there it is. You click on it, then you right click and select delete and select OK. That is done. Task 3, mark completed. Now task 4. In the sales commission worksheet, use an automatic formatting method to apply orange gradient field data bars to the total sales. To the total sales column that changes the cell formatting whenever the cell values change. In the sales commission worksheet, use an automatic formatting method to apply orange gradient field data bars to the total sales column that changes the cell formatting whenever the cell values change. Okay, on the sales commissions worksheet. So to do this, you select the total sales column. So you can scroll up total sales column. Okay, you select the content here under total sales. So you go to the home tab in the styles group, select the drop down arrow next to conditional formatting, then data bars. So gradient field, orange gradient field data bars. Okay, orange data bars, gradient field. Okay, so you select this. Okay, that is done. Task 4, mark completed. Now task 5. In the sales commission worksheet, insert the formula in cell G4 that references the data in the total sales column and the commission rate in cell J3 to calculate the values in the commission column. Copy the formula into all the cells in the commission column. In the sales commission worksheet, insert a formula in cell G4 that references the data in the total sales column and the commission rate in cell J3 to calculate the values in the commission column. Copy the formula into all the cells in the commission column. Okay, so you click on the commission column. So enter the formula. Inside the formula, just type equals to, enter equals to, references the data, that's the total sales column, data in the total sales column. Okay, so let's G4 type equal to, then total sales column, data, then multiply by the J3, so J3 as commission rate. Okay, so to make this absolute, you add the dollar sign before 3. That's a row number. Then you press the enter key. Okay, so these are the values. Okay, now task 5, mark completed. Then grade project. Correct. Project 5, task 1. Remove all hidden properties and personal information from the workbook. Remove all hidden properties and personal information from the workbook. Okay, to do this, you go to the File tab, select the File tab, then select the Info, and you scroll down and check for issues. Inspect workbook, check for issues, then inspect document, inspect document. Okay, so here you click on inspect. So remove all hidden properties and personal information from the workbook. So remove all. Select document properties and personal information. Sorry, select remove all and click on close. Then return to the document. Now task 1, mark completed. Task 2. In the grain production worksheet, apply the title style to cell A2. In the grain production worksheet, apply the title style to cell A2. Okay, so to do this in the grain production worksheet, so you go to the cell A2. A2. Okay. Select cell A2. Then on the Home tab, click on the Home tab in the Styles group. Select Cell Styles. So you apply the title. Apply title. Okay. Select title. Click on title. Okay. Task 2. So that's apply. Task 2. Mark completed. Now task 3. In the grain production worksheet, modify the table style to remove the shading that appears on every other row. In the grain production worksheet, modify the table style to remove the shading that appears on every other row. Okay, so now you just click anywhere within the table, any cell within the table. So you click on the table design contextual tab. So now to remove the shading that appear on every other row, so that is banded row. So just select this and you see the effect on the table. So you uncheck this. Okay, you can see that has been cleared. So now task 3, mark completed. Now task 4, add a function to cell G4 in the width or rise column that will display the word width if the amount of width, that's F4 is greater than the amount of rise E4. Else, display the word rise. Copy the formula to the remaining cells in the column. Add a function to cell G4 in the width or rise column that will display the word width if the amount of width F4 is greater than the amount of rise E4. Else, display the word rise. Copy the formula to the remaining cells in the column. Okay, to do this, in cell G4, so you select the cell G4. Okay, so in the width or rise column that will display, so you enter a formula to enter that function. The function, just click equals to if function, double click this, and I will display the word width if the amount of width. So if F4 amount of width, that's F4, if F4 is greater than E4, that's amount of rise, put a comma, then display the word width, so double quote, double quote, double quote, type width, sure you type it correctly, and double quote and comma, if the amount of width F4 is greater than the amount of rise E4. Else, the word rise. Okay, so double quote, then type rise, and double quote again, you close the bracket and press enter. Okay, that is done. Now task 5, so when you look at it, amount of width greater than the amount of rise as width, amount of width greater than the amount of rise width, amount of rise greater than the amount of width as rise. So the amount of rise is greater than the amount of width, displays rise. The amount of width is greater than the amount of rise, displays width. The amount of rise is greater than the amount of width, it displays rise. Okay, that's correct. So task 4, mark completed. Now task 5. In cell B13, insert a formula using the named range barley to calculate the total sum, the total barley produced. In cell B13, insert a formula using the name range barley to calculate the total barley produced. Okay, so now in cell B13, so just click B13, just type equal to sum sum, just type barley, put barley. Okay, total barley produced. Press enter. Okay, so that is it. So task 5 mark completed. Close this. Now grade project. Correct. Project 6, task 1. On the food inventory worksheet, change the style to dark red, table style medium 16. On the food inventory worksheet, change the style to dark red, table style medium 16. So you select the food inventory worksheet, can click anywhere, any cell in the worksheet, in the table. Click any cell in the table. Just click any cell anywhere in the table. Then you'll see table design, contextual tab. Yeah, then in the table styles group, you select the drop down arrow, the more arrows, then you select dark red table style, dark red table style medium 16, dark red, dark red table style medium 16, dark red table style medium 16, dark red table style medium 16, dark red table style medium 16. Okay, so that is done. That's applied. So task 1 mark completed. Now task 2. On the food inventory worksheet, enter a function in cell G2 that counts the number of food items. On the food inventory worksheet, enter a function in cell G2 that counts the number of food items. Okay, so cell G2, select cell G2. Okay, cell G2, then you are going to use counter. So counter count the number of cells in the array that are not empty. So count the number of cells that are not empty. So use counter while count, just count the number of cells that contain numeric value, contain numbers. So counter count number of cells in a range that is not empty. So it can either be numeric value or text. Okay, so number of cells in a range that is not empty, number of cells that are not empty, number of cells that are not empty. So counter, use counter here. So on the food inventory worksheet, enter a function in cell G2 that counts number of food items. Okay, so number of food items. So here you select food items. You select this down. Okay. Close the bracket and press enter. Okay, that's 56. Now task 2 mark completed. And task 3. On the revenue worksheet, enter a formula in cell J3 that uses a function to calculate the average revenue from the January column. On the revenue worksheet, enter a formula in cell J3 that uses a function to calculate the average revenue from the January column. So you select the revenue worksheet. So enter a formula in cell J3. J3, so you select J3 so that calculate the average revenue from the January column. So you select the J3 as done, so equals to average, equals to average. So you select the values in the January column. Okay. So you press enter. Okay, that's done. Task 3, mark complete. Now task 4. On the food inventory worksheet, insert a new row before row 10, which contains the content lettuce. On the food inventory worksheet, insert a new row before row 10, which contains the content lettuce. So to do this, you select the food inventory worksheet. Then to insert new row before row 10, you select row 10. Okay. So then right click and select insert. Okay. So a new row is inserted for row 10. Okay. That is done. Task 4, mark completed. Now task 5. On the revenue worksheet, in cell I7, insert a function that lists the unique locations in cell range A3 through A37. On the revenue worksheet in cell I7, on the revenue worksheet in cell I7, insert a function that lists the unique locations in cell range A3 through A37. On the revenue worksheet in cell I7, insert a function that lists the unique locations in cell range A3 through A37. So you select the revenue worksheet, then in cell I7, you select I7, I7, I7. Okay, I7. You can just type in the name box and press enter. So I7 is still showing a I7. Okay, so insert a function that lists the unique location. So just type equal to unique, unique. Okay, right there. So A3 is given A3 colon A3 colon A, that is 7. Okay, close and enter. Okay, that is done. You can see unique locations. Okay, so task 5, mark completed and grade project. Correct. Project 7, task 1. On the registration revenues worksheet, create a 2D stacked area chart that shows the registration trend from January to December for football, baseball, and basketball. Position the chart to the right of the table and change the color to monochromatic, palette 13, orange, gradient, gradient light to dark. Okay, on the registration revenues worksheet, create a 2D stacked area chart that shows the registration trend from January to December for football, baseball, and basketball. Position the chart to the right of the table and change the color to monochromatic, palette 13, orange, gradient light to dark. Okay, to do this, you click on the registration revenues worksheet, registration revenues worksheet, then to create a 2D stacked area chart that shows registration trend from January to December for football, baseball, basketball. Okay, you just select from okay, football, baseball, basketball. Okay, from January. Now it's left from this point as the month heading down to row 14. Okay, now to create 2D stack column, you go to the insert tab in the chart group, see insert line or area chart. You scroll down to stacked area. Okay, stacked area, 2D stacked area. Okay, as it's done, position the chart to the right of the table. So drag gently to the right of the table. Okay, now and change the color to monochromatic palette 13 orange gradient light to dark. Now you go to, as on the chart design contextual tab, in the chart styles group, select change colors. So monochromatic palette 13. Monochromatic palette 13. Okay, that's it. Okay, monochromatic palette 13. Okay, that is done. So task 1 mark complete. Now task 2. Add the chart title new sport to the pie chart depicting soccer, tennis, and volleyball on the registration revenues worksheet. Add the chart title new sport to the pie chart depicting soccer, tennis, and volleyball on the registration revenues worksheet. Okay, so registration revenues worksheet. Okay, so the pie chart. So you just go down and select the pie chart. Now you select the chart title box and type new spot, new spot, new, new spot, new spots. It's actually showing, yeah. So just click outside the event. Shows. Now mark completed, task 2 mark completed. So task 3. Use a feature in chart tools to move the chart, to move the pie chart from the restriction revenues worksheet and place it as an object in the chart worksheet. Use a feature in chart tools to move the pie chart from the restriction revenues worksheet and place it as an object in the chart worksheet. So to do this, you select the chart, the pie chart. So on the chart design contextual tab, you select it, and in the location group, select move chart and object in, select the drop down arrow chart worksheet. So click OK. So that is done. So task 3 mark completed. Now task 4. On the chart worksheet, add an alt text titled title established spots to the pie chart containing football, baseball, and volleyball data. On the chart worksheet, add an alt text title established spots to the pie chart containing football, baseball, and basketball. So just right click on the chart and select I click on the chart and select view all text. Okay, view all text. So here in the box you type established, 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 established sports, established sports. Okay, so that is done. Task 4 mark complete. Now task 5. Delete the comment on the chart worksheet. Delete the comment on the chart worksheet. Delete the comment on the chart worksheet. Okay, can close this. Okay, close this as well. So delete the comment. So delete the comment, just select the chart on the chart worksheet. Okay, go to review tab and in the comment group, click show all comments. Okay, this is a comment. So click in the box, select it and select delete. Okay, now it's done. Task 5 mark completed and grade project. Correct.
I believe you have learned a lot from the video. So to keep getting this kind of video, ensure you click on the subscribe button and drop your comment. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye. I believe you have learned a lot from the video. So to keep getting this kind of video, ensure you click on the subscribe button and drop your comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.